Cristian Romero once set tongues wagging with sharp criticisms of Tottenham's board and ambition. Frustration leaked out in interviews, social media posts, and complaints over lack of spending. And in many eyes, he seemed ready to leave. But today, the Argentina center-back wears the captain's armband, has signed a fresh 4-year contract, and is speaking with renewed optimism. He has admitted that some of his public remarks were mistakes made in moments of anger, but says those moments spring from deep belief in what Spurs could become. Taken together, Romero's journey this summer feels like a microcosm of Tottenham's broader reset. New manager Thomas Frank is bringing structure. Key figures behind the scenes are shifting. And when Romero says everyone inside is pulling in the same direction, he's referring to something tangible: clearer leadership, better coherence, and more stability, and his critics argue existed last season. Romero acknowledges he was angry before. He criticized spending levels compared to rivals. He spoke about obstacles inside the club. There was a social media rebound when Ange Postecoglou departed and Frank came in. For some fans, those were signs of unrest, hints he might force a move to La Liga or else become disillusioned. But Romero insists none of that ever crossed the threshold to wanting to exit. He says he never asked for a transfer, never officially pursued a move elsewhere. The past was about setting expectations. Now as captain, his role is both symbolic and practical. He's meant to be the voice of the squad on the pitch, the lens through which the club's culture is filtered. Training sessions, pre-match briefings, defensive organization, they all fall under his influence. And he appears to be embracing that weight. In recent interviews, he praises Frank's work, pointing to better alignment among coaches, executives, and players. He says he finally sees Spurs moving like a top club should, one with purpose, power, and promise. Of course, optimism will only go so far without results. Spurs return to the Champions League this season after some absence. Expectations are high, scrutiny intense. Romero's performances will be observed not just for defending ability, but leadership, attitude, consistency. Can he lead by example? Can he quiet the chatter of last season? Will his fresh contract and captaincy translate into trophies? Romero's transformation from frustrated critic to proud leader isn't just about one man. It reflects a club at a turning point. If this era holds, Spurs may leave behind the cycle of discontent and underachievement. But the margin for error is slim. For Romero, the test is now to deliver stability, to earn trust, and to help turn promises into silverware. Only then will his past frustrations seem part of the journey, not simply a warning sign.